welcome back to our channel. Oh, she's got a mouthful again.
Bertie Bus, the one and only YouTube channel.
I'm not saying she eats a lot, but every time I switch camera on, she's got a gob full of summer. So this is the car park that we're staying in for free. And I'm just going to bring the camera around, look, and as you can see there's a bench. There's nobody here. And I put Bertie there in the sun. And it's so quiet, isn't it, Zoe?
It's lovely, yeah. Dogs
It's so peaceful.
It.
I've got tunes on it, Van. I don't know if you can hear tunes in Van or not. And we just sat on this picnic bench, just chilling out, so nobody can complain about us sitting outside as motorhome on chairs or anything like that. These are benches provided by the council, I guess, for people just to enjoy and just chill out, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we've got a beer, you've got
gin and tonic,
and we've got some croissant go here. Dogs are happy because they're running around like loons.
They're off lead, but we're keeping on guard in case a dog comes. Yeah, they're off
And can I
lead.
just say, what a lovely afternoon we're having.
Yeah.
Just say I got bad vibes for the place. This is nice. This bit's really, really nice. And I couldn't wish for a better park up, really. It's nice to be around the van, I would say. Not so much in Wooler itself. But yeah, it's lovely here. Having a drink in van. And this is beautiful that they've put on. So yeah, just us here, and I'm absolutely loving it. This
I am, and dogs
loving
are. Let me show you what I've been doing with dogs. I've been training them.
Oh,
to
she's
do
been training them.
Sometimes.
So yeah, and she's doing really well with them, to be fair. I know I've criticised Bruce quite a lot recently with how he is, but when Bruce is with us, he's the softest brush you could ever wish to meet. Oh, you know what I mean, the softest. What's the word?
He's not a brush.
Well, you know what I mean.
He's a dog.
Well, it looks like a bruch.
It looks like a bunny rabbit.
It's soft as a brush. That's what I'm looking. Word I'm looking for. Soft as a brush.
He's not a brush.
I've got endless guineas in Venice. Absolutely is. This and cheap. Free stopover and a pound of pine. What more do you want, guys? The sun's out and it's just brilliant. I've got tunes playing. He don't get much better than this with van life, does he? Let's be honest.
Company, exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah. But there's two dogs, and obviously Zoe comes in at some point. This is van life, guys. This is where we enjoy it. Do you know what? Just us here. Beautiful weather. There's dogs. Pound a pint, like we've said. Tunes playing in van. Bench. What more do you want?
Yeah.
What more do you want in life? This is our front garden. This.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You guys are already going to have a heat wave, aren't we, next week? Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, us very good next week. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so I guess you'll be surprised we're still here, but we do have some sort of plan, don't we?
Yeah, moving tomorrow.
Moving tomorrow, we are, yes.
Roll over. Hey, he's a good boy. Buddy, roll over. And roll over. Roll over. Yay, he's a good boy.
So as YouTubers, we generally find that we have to be more responsible than anybody with the motorhome world, shall we say, and not break the rules. Because it's frowned upon, so we are really, really conscious of that. Sometimes we do make mistakes, not intentionally, but we do. So the rules that I see now is we're in this free car park. I mean, there's nobody here, guys. So I'm just going to show you motorhome first. So our motorhome is over there, okay, on its own, parked up. No chairs out, no awning out, no nothing, okay. And Zoe sat way over here in a chair. Now, I perceive that to be okay because you're not sat at the side of your motorhome. Because if you sat at the side of the motorhome, then you are camping. But if you move your chair away from the motorhome, you're not camping. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, are we right or are we wrong there? That's the way that I see the rules on free camping. We don't want to abuse places, as you know, especially putting it on as vlogs. So we've only ever done it once, and that was Scarborough, and we got pulled on that, but we're only for like an hour. So yeah, that were our bad. We shouldn't have done that, and we did. We put chairs at the side of the van because they were a concert on in the Alpamare car park, and we shouldn't have done that because it was at the side of his motorhome. So now we're not at the side of the motorhome, as you can see. We're way over here, sat in a chair. So that's okay, I think. Is this making any sense? This is how fine line it is. So maybe you could put it in your comments, guys. How do you feel about this? We don't want to be seen as camping. It's a free park up, and a free park can be exactly what it is. You park your motorhome up, and that's it. You don't sit outside. You don't get your barbecue out, which we know we wouldn't do that anyway. We wouldn't do that here. But as far as seating goes, yeah, we're sat over here, so we're not near motorhome, even though there's nobody in car park, shall we say. It's a fine line with how people see motorhomers and freeloaders and that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from on this. It's a huge debate at the moment. So, yeah, there are kind of unwritten rules. I've never seen rules about putting your chairs aside at motorhome, but it seems to be you don't do that. That's my understanding of it. But you can, it's like parking your motorhome near a beach. You can put your chairs on the beach, but you can't put them at the side of your motorhome. Same principle applies there, surely. So yeah, we don't do that. We are very, very conscious of it. So don't shoot us. But it would be good in your comments as to what you do feel about this, because it's a very, very controversial subject. People get so passionate about it, about people that just park in a free park up and just put everything outside. I mean, people get barbecues out and all sorts, and they proper set up, and I don't agree with that at all.
It'd be right nice if we could get barbecue out, but we need to be on a campsite for that, John.
Yeah.
We will be tomorrow though, so you'll be cooking tomorrow. We can get barbecue out then.
Mama.
Yeah.
Be nice to invite some friends here actually now. This is lovely, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? All sat around
lovely.
this bench here, nattering away, having a
Yeah,
few
be
beers.
good.
This would be for friends and
Yeah,
you know,
a
meeting
good
other people.
meet-up place.
Oh, they'd be
Yeah,
brilliant here,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Selective on our friends, let's just say.
We've got a very small circle.
Well, keep your friends very small circle. That's all I can say.
Friends anyway.
Yeah, good friends. Yeah,
That's
so
why I think.
absolutely,
Have a good few friends that you can trust.
absolutely. Keep your circle small,
have
guys.
Lots of acquaintances.
You can't trust everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I absolutely love it here. We should have invited one of our 6 friends here.
Yeah.
A big head.
You do.
She keeps saying I've got a big head.
Camera than me. I'm just saying it makes you look like.
Yeah, but if I move that pint, look at that. It's a huge pint.
Yeah,
But if you move it away, look at that. It's smaller than your drink. See my point?
Yeah.
So actually, your head's bigger than mine because you're further back. That's how the camera works. That's how it works.
No, it's because I've got loads of hair. It's because you haven't got any hair, John.
So we've been motorhoming. How long have we been up road now?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. We have now been on the road, guys. I can't believe it's flown. Any regrets?
No, I'm gonna keep doing it.
It's living in a motorhome 2.5 years. I still love what we do. I think doing it full time, it does kind of take edge off things a little bit because it's not a holiday, it's a permanent lifestyle. So because we're doing it all the time, it's, you know what I'm saying, if you was working and you was at home, you would really, really look forward to going away for a weekend or for a week or 2 weeks or whatever you're doing in your motorhome, and you'd be passionate about it, wouldn't you? This is different when you're doing it full time because it's always like that. But you kind of also maybe get used to that also. Yeah. Does that make sense? You don't get the same excitement.
Not, we're going away for a weekend. You know,
no, it's a case of where we're going next, or it is. Yeah. You kind of get used to it, don't you? Just moving around. The biggest problem is always trying to find somewhere else to park up.
You haven't got that problem. It's always me. Do
you know what our biggest problem is? What I'm finding now, we've done UK, I don't know, 2-3 times now, and we've been abroad, as you know, and we are going back abroad again. I don't know if I told you this, but we're going to places that we've been to before. So you start to think, well, what do we film? We've been here before. It's trying to find new places. You think England's a big place, but you know when you travel full time, it's not such a big place. So you do tend to come across a lot of... I mean, this is new. We do keep
Yeah.
finding new places, but we have filmed Northumberland before, and we've filmed Bamburgh, and we've filmed Sea Houses before, and we've now done it again. So we just got to put our spin on that, as in it's just John and Zoe.
When we stay somewhere for a while rather than keep moving all the time.
Yeah. You do get used to what you've got, and I think that is in anything in life. If you was a multi-millionaire, you'd be used to money. See where I'm coming from here? So you buying a brand new Ferrari or whatever, oh, it's just another Ferrari. You don't have the same, because you could buy 10 of them if you wanted. So the value of it isn't as much. If you was a car fanatic but no money, and you said, do you want a Ferrari, to be like the absolute world? You see me where I'm coming from here? People get used to what they have got. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think of it as a lot like that. Yeah, but I still absolutely love what we do. Being on the road, sleeping in off-grid all the time, we don't mind. We've been home recently, and we get people that are saying to us, oh, we could never ever do what you do, because they don't agree with it.
But I choose wherever we are. I absolutely love living in the van. Absolutely love it.
Because I have to think back, and I'm saying, well, okay, you would never ever do it. You'd rather stay in a house, which is fine, in the same place, and I cannot see us doing that anymore. No. I don't think I could stay in one place all the time anymore. No, it's to drive me up wall. We can move to a place, and 3-4 days later, apart from Scarborough, I'm like, yeah, I'm bored now. We need to move. We need to find somewhere new, don't we? And so we do move all the time. We do love Scarborough because that's kind of our second home, as you know. I never get bored of that place.
John, just pass me that lead.
There's another dog come out seeing here. You see how we are with Bruce?
Pass me. I can't get up. Pass me the lead.
And as you know, we're off grid 90% of the time. We may do more CL sites now. We've joined this camping and caravan club, so we may do more of that. I don't mind paying £10 a night. It's quite a good price for me, that, and I think that will work for us. But we are off grid a lot, and we did not have that much trouble at all, have we, really?
No.
A couple of times, but I won't say in the 2.5 years that we've done this, I can't say we've ever really felt scared or anything like that, being off grid.
Whitehaven.
Oh, when Brick came through at window at a pub, but the actual sleeping at motorhome were all right. It just shook you up, that. Not really had much trouble.
That is the worst time ever.
So, yeah, I mean, other than that, what are we doing this year? We're just biding the time before we go abroad, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. Before we go abroad again, it's going into garage, it's going to be serviced. I am thinking about having my clutch changed to an Iveco clutch. I don't know if I've talked about this before. The clutch that is actually in is a replica clutch, and I had it done at the same guy who did me a replica actuator. So I'm not prepared to risk it because it is slipping a little bit. So we're taking it to garage now. We're going to have a genuine Iveco clutch fitted, which is more heavy duty for lorries. We're going to have an engine service. I'm going to have all the fuel pipes, everything checked on this motor and this engine before we go abroad for 3 months, to try and minimise any problems that we could have while we're out there, because that's the last thing we want. I'd rather spend money in UK and get it sorted. Prevention is better than cure, is that what I'm saying? So definitely we're going to get all that done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Before we head off. So that just for peace of mind. A couple of people have asked about his tyre. Did we get his refund on our tyre when we had the blowout? Yes, we did, to a point. They only gave us back so much money. Was it £85 they gave us back, Zoe?
Yeah.
£85. It cost us 140. They gave us £85 back because they were saying it was a wear on the tyre that they were going to knock off. But the £85 that they gave us was enough to pay for the other tyre that we've had fitted, so we've not lost anything. We weren't going to argue. They said they'd do it out of goodwill because we couldn't prove anything. So yeah, we did get us money back in a way, and it paid for the other tyre, so we weren't out of pocket with that at all. So it was a good result in the end, and we drove away, and that was that. Now, I would say the biggest downside of van life, and I think we're experienced to talk about this because we have done it 2.5 years now, at what we've found, is because we're travelling all the time, aren't we? It is very difficult to meet up with friends. You have to be in the same area to meet up, and because you're constantly moving and you're not in any one place. Scarborough we're okay, we met, people knew where we were there, but now we're moving again, it's difficult to meet up with people. We are staying around Northumberland because we are meeting some friends for the beer festival. That's kind of the biggest downside for me, maybe, pre-Vanlife to Vanlife now, because when I used to live in a house, I used to go to the pub on a Friday night, meet up with my mates, and you know what I mean. And I'm kind of a blokey bloke, and I'll go out. Believe it or not, Zoe, yes. My good night out is going out with my mate, having a few beers, round for round, getting absolutely hammered, talking all sorts of shite, and wobbling home. That's my friend,
you
and
do that with me now. You talk loads of shite with me.
And I don't get that anymore, to be fair.
You do it with me though.
Our friends, they are friends, but they're kind of acquaintances also. You kind of meet up every so often, and you might not see them for months on end before you see them again. So I miss that blokey bloke going out for a pint, do you know what I mean, and that type of thing. It's very difficult to get a close friend, as in a really close friend, doing what we do. It kind of can be a little bit lonely sometimes for me, not being able to do that. I think that's the biggest thing for me, if I'm honest. Everything else I absolutely love. I do miss that. We're having a great heart to heart on this conversation, on this vlog, aren't we? We're talking about all sorts of stuff. But we're just talking van life in general and being real about it all, and this is how it is. I love Zoe to bits, as you know. She's my best friend, Zoe.
Oh, Emma.
You're the only person I'm going to talk to, let's be honest. You've got no choice, Zoe. I'm with you 24/7, I'm like, come on. And me dogs, love me dogs.
I used to miss going out on a Friday night with my friends from work and meeting up in coffee shops with my friends who I used to work with, things like that. I do really miss them, but I love this lifestyle more. So it's a compromise, isn't it, really? I love this more. So there's certain things that I do miss. Yeah, but this way out, you know what I mean?
Outweighs
Yeah. than that. So.
But I still wouldn't change this, what we do for the world. Love what we do. Don't worry, there's always going to be a downside. There's always a compromise that you have to make in life. Choices you have to make in life, and there's always going to be a repercussion of that. But you kind of got to go with more, if you wrote it down on a piece of paper, you've got to go with the positives rather than the negatives. There's always going to be negatives in your life, no matter what decision you make in life. But what you do is you go with the things that's more positive, and we love doing what we do, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Love, don't you?
Yeah.
She's half cooked here. She's half drunk. Can we get you in on this shot, Zoe? Are you in on this shot? God hell.
I'm loving these tunes.
Yeah. One thing about our channel, guys, it's a very truthful channel, innit? We do bare all. I don't care though. I've said this before. It is what it is. It's good when it's good. It's bad when it's bad. This is van life. This is how it is. If you are planning on doing van life, this is what you will come across. But I still won't change it for the world. Love doing what we do. Such a cheap lifestyle, really. Apart from when you're paying £7 a pint. Apart from that, it's like we're here for free, guys. You know what I mean? We're drinking beer out of van, and it's just brilliant. So it can be really inexpensive, and it also can be really expensive, shall we say. You just have to be careful when you're planning things.
If you're on campsites all the time, paying £30-40 a night, and eating out and going to pubs all the time, well, that would be expensive.
Yeah, it depends where you are, what you're doing, and what your budget is. You can do it as cheap as you want, or you can do it as expensive as you want.
But if you're on campsites all the time and you're eating out, when we actually go out for a meal, it just be the same, you know what I mean? It's like when we go out for a meal, I look forward to it.
We never go out for a meal. When do we go out for a meal?
Yeah,
We have fish and chips. That's kind of it. And we have fish and chips to share. Let's be honest.
No,
Never get a fish and chips each. We always share one.
I enjoyed staying at the farm shop where I didn't have to cook breakfast.
Oh, that was nice. We bought a
Yeah,
breakfast. That was kind of a bit of a
was
treat.
lovely, that one.
Yeah, that was a treat for us. We had to have, well, I felt as though we had to have breakfast. We didn't have to, but because we were staying there for free. I enjoyed that breakfast every morning. That was pretty good, that, actually, weren't it? That was
No
nice.
different for you. You have your breakfast cooked every morning.
Well,
I
nice.
always give a bigger
That's
treat
true.
for me because I didn't have to cook
Oh, here she
breakfast.
goes. Here we go.
And I didn't have to wash up.
Oh, here we go. You only have to, you know what I mean? Just dip into something and she goes off on one. And then she never shuts up. You're always talking, you, Zoe. That's your problem.
So it's
Talk.
not different for you, is it really?
I can never get a word in
breakfast
edgeways, I
now?
swear I don't.
Stop talking over
I'm
me.
just saying I can't get a word in with you. Once you're onto something, you're onto something.
I still never get
Here we
a
go
word
again.
in there.
Here we go
anyway.
Why'd you put your finger up in air?
It's trendy. I love doing it.
It's not an antenna, you know. Weird.
No,
You're not getting a very good signal or something. I don't know why you're doing that.
well, it hasn't done her any harm, is it? On TikTok, Barbella or something, with millions of views, she gets.
Oh
She
no,
does.
I don't
It's
watch it.
stand up and dances. And
What'd you
puts
put
her
your finger up for?
Well, she does it. She gets millions of views.
Is it just the one finger?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Why do you only put one finger up?
I don't know. It's trendy. It's what you
It's like
do.
Mort calling Orson. You remember that? Mort calling Orson.
Mark and Mindy.
You put your antenna up. I don't know what you're doing. You're not got a very good phone signal or something. I don't know what you're doing here.
It's what you do.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Well, we've finally made the camping and caravan pop-up site
Well,
tonight.
Yeah, you have to stay tuned to the next one to find out if we like it or not.
Yes, it'll all be in the next vlog
You will?
and what we think to it.
Hmm.
So please stay tuned for that one. This
Yeah.
vlog's a little bit different. We just started naturally and never shut up. Well, I did.
You didn't. You didn't shut up.
I didn't even know we were making a vlog, to be honest. It just kind of happened that
You were
way.
supposed to be
And
filming
that
that
was
day.
that.
It was supposed to be my day off, that you know.
Yeah, we weren't even going to film.
Hmm.
We weren't even going to film that day.
Hmm.
And we ended up sitting down at sun and that way I couldn't shut up. So, and then before I know it, I've got a vlog when I've edited it, and I thought, oh God, it's about 20 minutes long, this, Zoe.
Hmm.
So, sorry about that, guys. So, back to normal again. Yeah, so, hope you guys are okay. Please stay tuned to our next
And
vlog.
please like and subscribe.
Yeah, this next vlog will be out in a couple of days on this site, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.